Welcome MHS fans to Belleville, Kansas. It's February 28th. About time for March Madness to begin. We're here for the first round of SubState tournament play in Belleville, where the Lady Lions taking on the Belleville Buffaloes for the second time in 3 games.
Exciting time of the year, Dale. League season is over with, and we move on into SubState.
It's all or nothing time.
Win and go on, or take one on the chin this late in the season, you're done for the year.
That's right. Could keep winning, you can play up to 6 more games. You lose, you're out. So
I think this club is capable of going at least 2, maybe 3 rounds here in SubState. They've been improving all year long. They're capable of doing it. They play a good defense, and they don't get out rebounded bad at all, and which is a big plus. This ball club can rebound with the best of them.
If they play according to their capabilities, win is a definite possibility tonight for sure, I think. This is the 55th game in the series between the two squads. MHS leads 35-19.
Well, we've seen them put 50, 60 points on the board at times,
yep.
So they can do it.
Belleville's won 5 of the last 7. So the last time Minneapolis came with a 52-42 win, and probably was an upset. But we hope it's a sign of better things to come. Of course, the last time the Lady Lions came here and SubState play was 2002. Just like that year, just like this year, we had split with Belleville, but Belleville had a better record than we did, and we ended up beating them by 15 points here.
And Lindsay would have been a junior.
Senior,
And now sophomore, Kristen would have been a senior.
Audrey Atwell, junior for the Lions.
Jessa Perry, cat quick. If she has a half a dozen steals and 10 points, we'll win this ball game. I truly believe Minneapolis gets 3 or 4 players in double figures. We'll win this ball game.
Yep. Well, you know, we have seen a lot more scoring this year than any of Daryl's squads. I was just looking through the records the other day, and through
Sarah Shoemaker. 3 guard, here's Jordan Crossan.
These girls so far have scored 872 points this year. And the closest any of his squads before it come was 824. That's back when Eurolis was a junior. His first year here. Last year they only scored 721 points, so it's been quite an improvement in the shooting range. And the flag is where? There it is. Carol Kucher and the Belleville High School Pep Band. Another tremendous job year after year.
Always a pleasure to catch some of the tunes they play pregame and halftime. Always put on a good show. Well, we're just seconds away from tip-off here. First SubState game. Boys get started tomorrow night with the home game with Rock Creek. So, and I know we all look forward to that. So right now we'll take care of business here with the ladies.
That's right. Take it away, Mike.
Mallory Goeth will tip it off for Minneapolis. Minneapolis in the defensive mode here. We get the, had the tip, and this tip controlled by Belleville. We drop back in a 1-2-2 zone. From the outside, Belleville, it's off the rim. Mallory Goeth, the big rebound. Belleville's first shot was a three-pointer. It's off. Minneapolis with the ball. Belleville in the same type of defense. 1-2-2. On the wing to Aud Rantwell. Down to the baseline to Jarrah Shoemaker. Out on top to Jessa Perry. She's looking inside. Jarrah Shoemaker from the corner passes up a three. And the way things look, this could be a 22-21 ball game.
Both teams are bottling up the inside players pretty well.
Top the key, Jordan Crossan with the ball. Shoot, shot by Jessa Perry, rims off. Junker with the big rebound for Belleville. Ball back in the corner, back out on top. Shot in the paint by Junkers off. Mallory with the second board in a row for Minneapolis. Our Lady Lions taking care of business on that defensive glass. Spacing's real important when you're trying to attack a zone. You gotta find the gaps. Mallory with three. It's blocked by Belleville. And Belleville picks up the loose ball. Nikki Castle in close, rims off. Junker with the rebound. She misses. Stick back's good. And Mallory's called with the foul to count the basket. Junker's free throw, front rim. Jordan Crossan collects the rebound for Minneapolis. They're going to make a shoot from the outside, Dale. They're covering up Mallory big time inside. Aud Rantwell move. Jordan Crossan with the rebound. Shots up and missing. Offensive board by Jordan Crossan, and the stick back just rims off. Belleville with the ball on the wing, out on top. Free throw line, Junker in the corner. Free ball by Belleville, rims off. Jordan Crossan with a rebound, keeps her balance.
Well, we are giving them many offensive putbacks so far. Just that one the Junker got the last trip.
Jarrah Shoemaker with the ball on the wing, in the corner to Aud Rantwell. Aud Rantwell, she's fouled. She'll shoot two.
Yeah, we're going to have to attack that basket somewhere, somehow, in that zone.
Swasinski with her first foul. Audra's first free throw shot rims off. There's the second. Back rim, no good. Junker with the board for Belleville. Traveling.
Pearson comes in for Sherswinski from Belleville.
Entry pass to Jordan Cross, and she walks. Full court pressure here by Minneapolis. Krista Seamers in for Minneapolis. Of lately has played rather well. Brings some intensity into this ball game that you can't coach. It's just built in. Jared Shoemaker with the driving shot in the lane, and it's blocked by that real tall Belleville girl. Skip pass the other side, Castle. 3 seconds on Belleville. Krista Seamers, more minutes all the time for Minneapolis. On the wing, Krista Seamers bounce pass to Mallory Goeth. Get it back out, and Belleville intercepts a pass.
Over 4.5 minutes gone. It's 2 points. All's been scored by either squad. It's 2-0 Belleville. 3:20 to go in the quarter.
Nikki Castle with a three-point shot. Missing. Jared Shoemaker with the rebound for Minneapolis. Shot on the wing, back rim. Just rims off. Amanda Pearson in the ball game for Belleville collects that rebound. Top the circle. Shot in the lane, no good. Nikki Castle gets her own rebound. Another shot by Belleville, rims off. And they get a third chance at the basket, and they score. Well, those second chances just kill you, allowing that offensive rebound. Krista Seamer, shot from the wing, rims off. And so far, Minneapolis not on the board yet. 4-0 Belleville. 2 minutes left here in this first quarter. Junker with the ball, skip pass at the other side, Castle, air ball. Well, if we can keep her shooting air balls, we'll be all right.
1:54 to go in the quarter, it's 4-0 Belleville. Perry's in for Atwell, Frazier's in, and Donovan's in.
Little 1-3 trap, and they can't get it done with Jessa Perry bringing the ball down. Krista Seamers with the ball, back to Mallory, 3-ball, back rim. Seamers with a hand on the rebound, couldn't drag it in, and Belleville with the possession. Junker with the ball in close. Megan Donovan with a big rebound, she's fouled by Pearson.
Well, we're 0% shooting tonight on field goals and free throws so far.
Well, it's about time for that to change. Krista Frazier in for Minneapolis. Megan Donovan. Yeah, Junker had her on the arm. Easy call from this angle.
Third team foul, first personal. Oh!
I bet Jessa beats her to it. And she's going to go the full length of the court. My gosh, she can cover the ground fast. On the wing to Krista Seamers. Entry pass to Mallory. Jump shot in the paint. Rims off. Megan Donovan fighting for that rebound. Junker picks up the loose ball for Belleville. 50 seconds left. They're going to look for a good shot here. Shot from outside, no good. Krista Seamers with the rebound, pushed by Junker, and he calls traveling.
Yeah, she wasn't the traveler. She hadn't been pushed from behind.
That's a good job by Krista Seamers. Good minutes. Audrey Antwell and Jordan Crossan back in for Minneapolis. 35 seconds left.
Well, if we're going to sit back in the zone, they'll let the time go by.
We're bringing them out now. Coach Darrow puts the pressure on, man-to-man. Belleville trying to get something going. Nikki Castle, long three-pointer. No good. Junker with the rebound and foul. Somebody's going to shoot two.
Did they call a foul?
They called a foul.
Foul on Crossan.
Junker's second shot, front rims, and Belleville takes a 5-0 lead at the end of one here in Belleville. Minneapolis so far 0 for.
Well, so far, at the beginning of the game, I was thinking surely we won't repeat what we did up here the last time we came. Go the whole quarter or a half go by without scoring or hardly scoring, but sure enough, before it was because we weren't shooting. This time we shot, they just haven't gone in.
Minneapolis 0 for 2 from the free throw line and about 0 for 7 or 8 from the field. Yet to score the first points of this ball game. Belleville up 5-0. Of course, we're doing a pretty good job on defense too, except for the time we allowed them get that offensive glass, that rebound and put back.
Yeah, we were controlling the defensive boards there for a while, but then Ellsworth started claiming it there late in the first quarter.
Possession arrow to Minneapolis. Audrey Antwell will play it in for Minneapolis into Jessa Perry. Belleville still in that matchup 2-3 zone. The corner to Krista Frazier, back out to Audrey Antwell. Jessa Perry looks at a three and turns it down, back over to Audrey Antwell. In the lane, Mallory Goeth. And Jordan Crossan's tied up. And that rebound, possession to Belleville. One, 2-2 zone. Trap, full court pressure by Minneapolis.
Timeout Belleville. Their coach says, "What are you doing?" to their players.
Well, it was close to 10 seconds, but it looked like they had the timeline made, and Belleville's coach calls the timeout.
Well, 5 points is not an insurmountable lead normally, but
just 2 shots.
The way things are going now, you wonder.
Minneapolis with a nice crowd down there tonight. Take that short drive.
That 45-minute drive now.
Second quarter action here. Belleville with the ball. Audrey Antwell, man-to-man defense by Minneapolis. And counted off. Belleville should be 3 seconds. And that's what it is. Turnover, Belleville. Minneapolis with the ball. Odd Rantwell with the ball in forecourt. Belleville still in a matchup 2-3 zone. Entry pass to Jordan Crossan. And we return the favor. 3-second call on Minneapolis. Nikki Castle back in for Belleville. And well, they're a tall team right now, with Junker, Pearson, and Castle in there at the same time.
We need to get some steals and some easy layups to even this up here.
Good pressure by Minneapolis. Junker with the ball out on top in the paint. Around the other side. Jump ball, possession arrow to Minneapolis. Jared Shoemaker with the tie-up on Castle or Junker. Audrey Atwell with the ball back out on top to Jared Shoemaker. Free throw line. Krista Frazier's shot rims off. Which way is it going?
Looks like off-white to me. They were in the center of it.
Minneapolis will throw it in under our own basket. Belleville still in that zone. Mallory with a good look in the paint. Gets her own rebound. Good grief. She stopped.
A Buff reached in low and tied Mal up where she could get the ball back up.
Megan Donovan in for Mallory Goth.
There's a steal.
Krista Frazier collects that loose ball out to Audrey Atwell. On the wing, Jared Shoemaker shot. Get in there. Get in there. Krista, and that should be a travel on Junker. Good call. She fell down on her own. That coach should be a little gun shy about what we've done to him in the past. It's tipped by Belleville back to Audrey Atwell. Shot on the wing is up and off. Megan Donovan with the offensive glass. Jared Shoemaker with the ball out on top. Krista, there's a 3-second call on Megan Donovan. Coach Darrow wants some movement in the posts. They're not getting it. They're camped in the lane. 2 3-second calls on Minneapolis tonight already. Junker with a terrible pass. Megan Donovan. Coach didn't think it was traveling, neither did I. Megan held her foot, and back referee called traveling. 5 minutes left here in the second half. Jared Shoemaker with a reach-in foul. And that was a foul. I think that's her first.
Third team foul. Perry comes in for Atwell. First personal on Shoemaker.
Still 5-0 Belleville. Entry pass to Pearson's almost picked off. That was a walk there, but not called. Pearson. 3-point shot.
8-0 Belleville.
Entry pass to Jordan Crossan. It's up and in. Minneapolis with the first 2 points of the ball game. Junker with the ball at the top of the key. Castle Traveled.
Go with replaces
Mallory.
Donovan.
Back in for Minneapolis. Belleville in a 1-3-1 trap. Jared Shoemaker throws the ball away. And that should have been a travel on Junker. Junker goes all the way in for the layup. Belleville takes a 10-2 lead here in the second quarter.
Technical difficulties there. The camera came loose.
10-2 Belleville here in the second quarter. Minneapolis with a 30-second full timeout. Coach Darrow doesn't like the way we're attacking the 1-3-1 half-court trap. Mallory passes the ball in. Jessa Perry with the dribble all the way to the baseline. Belleville cannot stop her. Jared Shoemaker. Entry pass to Mallory Goeth is picked off by Junker. And Belleville gets the loose ball. Castle in the lane. Shots up and in. Turnover Minneapolis. Turns into a bucket for Belleville. Entry pass to Mallory Goeth goes out of bounds to Belleville. 12-2. Belleville. 3:25 left here in the first half. And they do clear the timeline. Reach-in foul by Jessa Perry. It'll be her first.
Fourth team foul. 3:10 to go in the second quarter.
Castle will inbound it for Belleville. Motion offense by Belleville. She flopped and got the foul. I think they should have just called the jump.
Certainly wasn't a hacking foul.
Junker will shoot two here. When you flop like that, you always take a chance on getting hurt, and she hurt herself, I think. First one's up and in. Krista Seamer's back in for Minneapolis. Second shot's off. Mallory Goeth with the big rebound. Krista Seamers with the ball on the wing. Penetrates but cannot get the shot off. Jessa Perry with the ball. Cross court to Todd Rantwell. Her shot rims off. Mallory Goeth. She's fouled by Pearson. Should be her second. Yeah, that's Pearson's second. And Mallory will shoot two. First one, no good.
Shoemaker and Donovan come in. Perry and Crossan sit down.
Mallory's second shot's up and in. 10-point lead now for Belleville. Krista Seamers with the defense. Well, it would have been out Belleville. Mallory went to save it and went off her, so Belleville ball. Junker with the ball in the paint, walk. Not too fleet of foot. Basket right here, get us right back in this thing. Krista Seamer's pass is deflected by Belleville. She gets it back in the corner to Jared Shoemaker, right back out to Audrey Antwell. Mallory with the ball back over to Jared. Her shot does not draw iron, and Megan Donovan fights for the rebounds, called for a foul. 16 foul on Minneapolis. Megan Donovan's first foul.
Belleville has 4 fouls.
It's been a while. Not too many points scored in this ball game at all. Bad pass, turnover, Belleville.
Yeah, if we could just start knocking something down from the outside, the scope of the game could change quickly, but that's not been our fortune so far.
Yeah, if we would have just made 2 of those 10 shots, we'd be right there. Right now, Belleville with a 10-point lead, and Minneapolis trying to punch a hole in this 2-3 zone. In the corner to Frazier, back out on top to Mallory, drives the lane. Shot is off. And they'll get Megan Donovan with her second foul, and they're in the 1-and-1. Over the back.
1:03 to go in the half. It's 13-3 Belleville.
Junker's first shot. It's good. (14-3) Belleville. Junker's second shot. 10. Minneapolis looking at a 12-point deficit here in the first half. Pressure defense by Belleville is taken away. And thrown out of bounds.
Those are mine.
46 seconds left here in the first half. There we take care of that press. Out front to Jared Shoemaker. Over to Krista Frazier. Audrey Antwell. Rims off. Megan Donovan working hard for that rebound at Belleville with the possession. And they're going to play for one shot here. Castle with the ball in the wing. 8 seconds. Mallory went for the steal out on top. She allowed her man to go all the way to the basket. And we have to help defense. She's fouled by Gerald Shoemaker, her second, with 3 seconds left in the first half. She'll get a 2-shot foul. First one's up and in. 16-3. Belleville. And she'll get the second shot here. 2-shot foul. No good. Jessa Perry with the rebound. She's going the full length of the court. She's fouled. Not enough to put Minneapolis in a 1-and-1, but 13 called for the reach-in foul right at the end of the first half.
16-3, the score. Win many games, scored 3 points and a half, will you?
Cold shooting by Minneapolis, and only 3 points on the board in the first half. They need to get their chins up and come out and play some pressure defense, create some turnovers, get some easy baskets, get back in this thing. Minneapolis trailing at halftime, 16-3. We'll be back with second half here shortly.
Well, we'll see if we can't persuade the Lady Lions to score more than 3 points this half, make the game a little more exciting.
Well, with that zone defense, we're just having a hard time finding the open shot. When it gets inside, they're doubling down on our big people in the paint, and that's where we usually score all of our points. It's in the paint, and so far only one lonely basket by Jordan Crossan in the paint. One free throw by Mal. And that's where we're at halftime.
Now we're 1 of 4 on free throws.
In the corner, it's Jarrah Shoemaker. Out on top. Jessa Perry with the ball now. Jarrah Shoemaker's shot. Rims off. 1 and out for Minneapolis. Belleville with the ball between the circles down on the wing. Junker wants it inside, and she's not getting it. Travel. She's a walking. Foul.
Gonna have to attack the basket somehow and cause something to happen.
Jessa Perry's free throw shot, nothing but the bottom of the net. 16-4, 16-5, make it 2 in a row. Jessa Perry's free throw. Get Minneapolis back to within 11. Junker with the dribble. She's clocked by Mallory as she goes to the basket. She'll shoot 2. Mallory's third foul. Castle's first shot's up and in. Two in a row by Nikki Castle and puts Belleville back up by 13. Pretty stingy zone defense here by Belleville. Entry pass to Jordan Crossan's up and in. Jordan with her second bucket of the game.
Well, we've exceeded our first half output already in the third quarter.
Junker with the ball at the free throw line. They're looking for an open shot. Entry pass to Junker is up. Rims off. Mallory with the rebound. Jordan Crossan with a good defense not to foul. Jessa Perry with the ball in the corner. Back to Jarrah Shoemaker. Mallory with the ball, top circle, jump shot. Rims off, gets her own rebound. It's up and in. That's what we need, some aggressive board work. Minneapolis now just down 9.
Cut the lead in half.
And a walk.
Donovan in for the Lions, Pearson in for the Buffs.
Karen Brown, 25 with the stutter step start, and she walks. Audra Atwell with the ball from Minneapolis. Down the baseline to Jarrah Shoemaker. Top the key to Mao. In the corner to Jarrah Shoemaker. Looks at a 3 and passes it up. Mallory with the ball in the paint. Shots up and in. That's where we need to get it right there. Mallory with the 2 in a row.
18-11.
Lady Lions chipping away at this lead. Inside to Pearson, back out on top to Reed. On the wing to Swazinski. I have trouble with that name, Dale.
Schwarzwinski.
Tipped out of bounds by Megan Donovan. Quick hands as the pass was headed her straight for Junker underneath. Minneapolis with a 2-3 zone on Belleville's as they play it in under their own basket. Junker. Reach-in foul by Jessa Perry, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, Megan Donovan with the hold. That's her third.
Second team, third personal.
Belleville going to pass the ball in. She loses it. Jarrah Shoemaker gets it. Tie up. Possession arrow to Belleville. Castle with the ball out on top on the wing to Reed. Entry pass to Junker. Other side to Pearson. Her shot's up and in. Audra Atwell clears the timeline for Minneapolis. Down 9, drives the lane, shots up, rims off. A nice move by Audra Atwell. The ball just not dropping tonight for some of the Lady Lions. Swazinski with the ball being hounded by Jessa Perry, and that girl just walked. Coach Darrow wanted to call, but he didn't get it. Entry pass to Junkers, intercepted by Megan Donovan. Mallory with the ball. Stolen. Audra Atwell with the reach-in foul. It's her first. 3:49 left here in the third quarter. Minneapolis got it down to 7.
Now back to a 9-point deficit, 20-11. 3:49 to go. Second quarter.
Somebody lost control of a cherry vanilla root beer down there, and
Make the floor nice and sticky.
never lose control of one of those. Ref trying to clean up a little bit of the spillage, and Belleville will inbound the ball. Three-quarter court, Castle will throw it in for Belleville. We're matched up. Swazinski with the ball. Audra Atwell with the good defense. Man-to-man defense by Minneapolis. Cross-court pass by Belleville. Shot by Castle. And you're going to see Megan Donovan with another foul, I do believe. Nope. Pushy foul on Pearson. Belleville, it's her third. Push off, poor position on that shot. And here comes that 1-3-1 trap. We beat the timeline and the pressure. Odd Rantwell all the way to the basket. Pulls up, Mallory, 15-footer, it's good. We're starting to find the range a little bit now, Dale.
Yep. 20-13.
One, 2-2. Pearson. Castle with the shot. Baseline. It's good. In the corner to Frazier. Back to Jared Shoemaker. Three-pointer rims off. It should be... I don't know about that.
Looked like off Junker to me.
Tipped out of bounds by Lady Lions. Belleville will play it in. Leading by 9. Reed taking care of the ball for Belleville against 2 defenders. Tipped away by Mallory. Castle with the dump down pass from Junker, and it's up and in. 24-13 Belleville.
Timeout Minneapolis, I guess.
Coach Darrow with the timeout. Minneapolis gets it down to 7, and Belleville comes back with 2 easy baskets, and Coach Darrow with a full timeout here with 1:51 left in the third quarter. Minneapolis chipping away at that lead, but not quite there yet.
Had it down to 7. It's ballooned back to 11. Need a few more of those open three-pointers we've had go in. That'd make a difference.
Now the cold shooting of the first quarter, and which carried over into the second quarter, has just killed Minneapolis here with some points on the board in the third quarter. Has got themselves close a couple times. Now we will inbound the ball here with 1:51 left. Third quarter, Minneapolis needing a bucket here. Jessa Perry in the corner to Krista Frazier. Out on top to Mallory. In the paint, she is definitely fouled. Swazinski with the foul on the arm. And if we make our free throws, that's good. Mallory will shoot 2. First one's up and in. Ten-point lead now for Belleville. Mallory's second shot is good.
24-15, 9-point deficit for the Lions.
A little bit of a trap here. Junker with the ball at half court. Now in the corner to Castle. Three-point shot. Good. Nikki Castle with one beyond the arc for Belleville. Megan Donovan. Pearson on the arm. It's her fourth. And Megan Donovan will get 2. Typically a pretty good free throw shooter. Rims off. Pearson will come out with 4 fouls. Karen Brown in for Minneapolis. Megan missed them both. And Belleville with a 12-point lead. Junker with the ball clear out almost to half court. Minneapolis picking up the pressure. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Junker throws it away. 19 seconds left. Audrey Antwell, Jared Shoemaker back in for Minneapolis. Pass going to the corner is tipped out by Jessa Perry. Yep, I caught her on that last time. Push-off foul by Swazinski, and Minneapolis going to get the ball here. Oh!
Call it on Atwell.
Oh!
Second personal on Audra. Fourth team foul.
Wow.
Each team has 4 fouls.
I had that one the other way. Seconds left. Belleville will play it in half court line, leading by 12. Junker will play it in for Belleville. Throws it to Pearson, top the circle, shot by Reed. Good. Shoot. Three-pointer by Jessa Perry is off at the buzzer, and Belleville with a 15-point lead.
Definitely didn't want to give him a three-pointer.
Ball went all the way to the free throw line to Pearson. She threw it back out to Reed, and she lined up a three ball and buried it. Belleville with a 15-point lead here at the end of the third quarter. Minneapolis needs to get some shots to fall if we're going to get back in this thing.
Well, they only outscored us 14-12 that quarter.
That's a good quarter for Minneapolis, considering the fact we scored 3 in the first half alone. Got us close a couple of times within 7, and I thought we were going to get right back in it, and Belleville with a couple baskets put them back to up 9 and 11, just about as fast as you could blink. Well, this is it for the seniors.
It's crunch time. A lot of defense, a lot of good shots, or it's over.
Entry pass to Jordan Cross, and Shoemaker shot from the wing, rims off. Junker with a rebound, but swings the arms. Reed with the ball, back over to Brown. And they're running clock. Entry pass to Nikki Castle. Back over to Brown. 3-second call on Junker. One quarter of basketball left here. Minneapolis with the ball clears the timeline. Audrey Antwell. Ball's tipped out of bounds by Belleville. Minneapolis will play it in. Free throw line extended. In front of Belleville student body. Rantwell for Minneapolis. Into Jared Shoemaker, lines up a 3-ball. Back rims it. Jordan Crossan with the rebound. Jessup Perry in the lane. Usually that's a foul when they're shooting, but not tonight. All the way down to Castle. Loses control of the ball. And Belleville lines up a baseline shot, 12-footer. It's good. 32-15 Belleville. On the wing to Jessup Perry. Out on the wing, top, Mallory goes. 3-pointer, rims off. Junker with another rebound. Gerald Shoemaker, man-to-man defense. Fouls Swazinski as she goes to the basket. 15 foul on Minneapolis, and they'll play it in under their own basket. Krista Seamers and Krista Frazier in for Minneapolis. Tipped away by Audrey Antwell. Castle with the ball. Free ball. Somebody's going to have to get on her. She's hit 2 in a row. Puts Belleville up 20. Reserve off the bench, number 12.
Senior reserve.
Jenna Jackson buries a baseline 2-pointer and then comes back and nails a 3 to put Belleville up 20 here with 6:14 left in this contest.
$6:14 to go. Here come the Lady Lions down by 20.
Mallory with the ball in the paint. Jump shots up and in. Audrey Antwell, pressure defense, full court. Castle clear out on top, lines up a 3-ball, air ball. He's that 3 foot short of hitting the rim.
We're lucky Junker wasn't sitting there ready to put it back up.
John Michael could come closer than that. Krista Seamers on the wing baseline. Audrey Antwell shot is off. Krista Frazier, 5'1", drags down that rebound. Audrey Antwell with the ball. Shoot. It's up and in. It counts.
Don Junker, I believe, underneath the basket.
The hold on Jordan Crossan.
It's Don Junker.
Her second foul. Count the basket. We get the ball. Mallory, baseline shot, rims off.
Call Crossan that time.
Over the back, Jordan Crossan, her 4th foul.
Timeout, Belleville.
That's one thing I wish that they would eliminate. I don't like this at all. I wish the coach could not call a timeout like that.
Yeah.
Used to be your captain or somebody on your team had to call the timeout. I never have liked that. It saved a lot of turnovers, but I never have liked being able to call the timeout from the bench.
Bad thing is, it gives them a fresh 10 seconds.
Full court pressure by Minneapolis. Wow.
Seventh team foul, 1 and 1 coming.
Jessa Perry for the reach-in foul puts Belleville on 1 and 1. Reed with the 1 and 1 for Belleville. First one rims off. Front end of that 1 and 1, no good. Jessa Perry with the ball for Minneapolis. Audrantwell, and she's definitely fouled by Pearson. She's gone.
She's out, yeah.
Audrantwell will shoot 2. That was definitely closer to being a foul than the last one was, but she's fouled out for Belleville. She's got to be at least 6 foot tall, doesn't she, Dale?
She's listed at 6'2".
She looks it.
She had any mobility to her, she'd be a real danger.
She a sophomore?
Yes.
Audrantwell's first shot rims off. Well, we haven't helped ourselves too much tonight on free throws. We've missed quite a few. Second shot, short. Mallory on the move before the ball hit the rim. It wouldn't have counted anyway. Lane violation, and Belleville will play it in. Junker with the ball. Belleville gets it across court. Not very easy. Megan Donovan with the good defense on Junker. That should have been a foul. 25 pushed. Audrantwell down.
Belleville fans want traveling. We want to foul.
Jessa Perry. Jared Shoemaker with the ball in the paint. Mallory Goff, that's up and in. 21-35. Minneapolis chipping away at that 20-point lead. Got her down to 14. Tipped away by Audie Antwell. She goes to the paint, back out to on top to Mallory Goff. Shot rims off. Guy thought maybe she was going to look at a 3. Belleville with the ball out on top. Minneapolis in a man-to-man defense. Castle guarded by Mallory.
I believe there's 5 seconds there, but they call timeout.
Definitely could have been a 5-second call. Mallory right there on her.
I agree with you. I don't like coaches calling timeouts.
John Michael and I agree. We should let him play. 35-21, 3:41 left here in the fourth quarter. Belleville in the bonus. Minneapolis 1 foul away from getting there themselves. Belleville up 14. There's still time. Couple big buckets, and we're back in it. Belleville gets the ball into the backcourt. Jessa Perry. on Swazinski. Back out on top. Just about step back court. Mallory with the steal. Attempt. Fouls Castle. She'll shoot a 1-and-1. Just a hair late getting there, but they met the ball at the same place, and Mallory called with the foul.
Well, it looks like she might have a little body force that forced the Castle girl down to the floor, too.
Castle's first one's up and in. One thing, Belleville has hit most of their free throws tonight.
Plus a lot of their other shots.
Rims off. Mallory with the big rebound from Minneapolis. Outlet pass to Odd Rantwell. In the corner to Jared Shoemaker. Lines up a 3-ball. Misses the rim. And Swazinski takes it all the way to the rack. 3 minutes left in the game. Now Belleville up by 17. Jared Shoemaker's 3-ball, no good. Junker with the rebound for Belleville. Reed with the ball on the wing, guarded by Odd Rantwell. Swazinski with the ball out on top. Now Castle. Jessa Perry with the steal. Jump shot. Here's Shoemaker. She's fouled. She'll shoot two. Hustle steal by Jessa Perry. Gets 2 free throws on this end for Jared Shoemaker. First one's up and in.
Donovan's in for Crossan.
Second one's up and in.
Frazier comes in for Shoemaker.
Minneapolis down 15 with 2:30 left in this contest.
Is that what you call a bottleneck?
Breaks loose. Junker with the ball. Back out on top to Reed. Jessa Perry on her. Castle over to Junker. On the wing to Reed. She's picked her pocket. If she does that too many times, Jessa Perry will take the ball from you, and she did. Reach-in foul by Belleville puts Jessa Perry at the free throw line for a 1-on-1.
Crossan comes in for Donovan.
First one is up and in. Jessa Perry 3 for 3 from the free throw line tonight. Usually an adventure with her shot. Has been deadly tonight from the free throw line. So that one rims off. She gets her own rebound. Quick move to the basket. She's fouled again. Junker with the foul, and Jessa Perry will shoot 2 more.
Third on Junker.
Third foul. And Jessa Perry back at the free throw line, shooting 2. Short.
I think her arm's wearing out.
We have to ice her shoulder down. She's not used to shooting that much. Second one's good.
38-25.
4 out of 6 from the free throw line by Jessa Perry tonight. Minneapolis just down 13. Quick foul by Jessa. Coach Darrow trying to lengthen this game out a little bit, putting Belleville on the free throw line. So far tonight, Belleville able to make the free throws.
9 fouls each. A 1-1 coming here.
Jordan Crossan and Gerald Shoemaker back in from Minneapolis.
Adrian Reed.
Reed on the line. First one's up and in. 39-25. Minute 44 left in this game. Sakowin's up and in. 40-25. Mallory lines up a 3-ball. No good. She gets her own rebound. Jump shot and paints off. Jordan Crossan. It's up and in. She's fouled. Foul is on Reed. And Jordan Crossan will attempt three-pointer the old-fashioned way.
40-27. Chance to pull within 12.
Free throw shots up and in. Nice job. Coach Darrow subs Megan Donovan for Jordan Crossan. A little more quickness in on defense. Pass comes into Junker, now to Reed. And they call a foul on Jessa Perry, to the surprise of Coach Darrow.
4th personal, 10th team foul. Each team has 10, so double bonus here the last minute, 25 seconds.
We'll get to, as Dale mentioned, both teams in the double bonus now. Reed's first one rims off. Minneapolis with a chance to get this thing to single digits if she misses this free throw with a minute 25 left. She makes it. A quick basket here by Minneapolis. Frazier with a three-point shot, tipped out by Gerald Shoemaker, and out of bounds to Belleville. Krista Frazier with a three-point shot, just rims off.
We've had several 3 attempts, but none of them have been close.
Belleville. We tip it away. Mallory Goeth, quick hands. Jessa Perry all the way to the basket. The foul on Megan Donovan.
Blocked by Junker. Tie up goes to Belleville.
Oh, they called that a jump ball. I thought they might have had Megan on the arm. It sure looked like she was draped all over her. 41-28, tipped out of bounds by Audrey Antwell. Denial defense by Lady Lions. Not giving them anything. She's out of bounds. Blue ball. Nice job by Minneapolis. Create the turnover. 58 seconds left, and we need a quick basket here. Preferably a three-pointer. And right there it is. She's
too
fouled.
Short. Is it blocked or too short? Blocked.
Blocked by Belleville. And we'll play it in under her own basket. 52 ticks left on this clock. Baseline shot, Jared Shoemaker rims off. Junker with the big rebound for Belleville. Lady Buffs on the move. Jessa Perry with the steal and the layup missing. Oh my, that was close. Sosinski got her pocket picked by. Oh, that girl has killed us.
Leave her open, she's dangerous.
She has flat killed us. Reserve guard of Belleville, number 12, a senior. Jackson with 2 3-pointers tonight. And I know a baseline shot. Mallory in the paint, shots up and in. Junker not willing to risk the foul. Castle with the ball, back out on top to Swazinski. And that's going to do it for this Lady Lions basketball season. Belleville with a 14-point win, 44-30. They take it in the first game of SubState here in beautiful downtown Belleville.
Got their revenge for a loss to Minneapolis at Minneapolis. And they'll face probably Beloit.
Not a lot of teams able to stay with Beloit's pressure. Beloit down has lost a couple key players, one to injury and another decided to quit playing, but they're going to be tough to beat. Beloit pressure defense, I think, would probably win out over this club.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, we had a decent second half scoring, 12 points in the third quarter and 15 in the fourth. That 3 points in the first half is what stuck it all up, wasn't it?
First 2 quarters, very cold shooting by Minneapolis and just not able to get on track until after halftime. Scores most of their points in the second half. First 2 quarters really killed it tonight for Lady Lions.
Mm-hmm. Well, thanks to Mallory Goeth and Ann Labus for good senior seasons. We look forward to a good contingent of juniors and sophomores coming back next year. Freshmen help.
Nucleus there that played a lot this year and gained a lot of good experience, I think.
Trouble is, they're still going to have a Junker and a Castle and a Peterson to contend with next year, and Reed. Beloit's got several people coming back. Sacred Heart's going to lose a few. It's going to be a tough league next year, but
it'll be tough.
Hopefully the ladies can keep improving and be better representatives than they were this year. If they can improve as much next year as they did this year from the beginning to the end, they'll be a pretty good team.
Yeah, I think I would look forward to them getting over 500 next year. It'd be a nice improvement. Of course, they scored a lot more points this year than they did last year.
This is their highest scoring season under John Darrow Jr. Let's see, what was it? 842 coming in, was it?
Scored over 800 points this year compared to 700 on some the year before. So if you can put the ball in the hoop, it's half the battle.
It was 872 coming in, so they've scored over 900 this year, which is definitely a high from the 5 years that Coach has been here. So as many shaw balls as you saw sailing over the rims or bouncing out of the rims tonight, you wouldn't think they could hit much, but one big difference is that they're not afraid to shoot this year, which is compared to what we've seen some of the times in the past few years. But they keep shooting more, and those are going to go in eventually.
Yeah, just a cold shooting night for Minneapolis. If they would have hit a few of those in the first half, it would have been a ball game. Lady Lions on the short end of the score tonight, 44-30, here with the first game in SubState. It's the season for the Lady Lions.
They're going to end their season up at 8-13 and through 3-9 in the league, and that's the most wins they've had in a few years too, since Darrow's first year here when they had 10. So it's kind of an odyssey these last 5 years, but I think we have a good nucleus coming in.
Yeah, change in time. I think it's going to get better as the years go along. We've got some good kids down in junior high that will help out in the years to come, and I think we've got some freshmen, sophomores that are going to play big parts in games next year and next 2 or 3 years.
Well, Dale Leach and Mike Perry are going to sign off here for the MHS Linebackers on Channel 37, MCTV Galaxy Cablevision. Appreciate you watching all year, fans. We hope we get to see several more games out of the boys this year yet before we start watching track.
About 6.
Yeah, about 6 of them. Thanks for watching, folks. See you later.